First of all, oh my god, you guys absolutely killed it on the last video. We're looking at, what, 10,000 views? What, did Christmas come early this year? I really want to say thank you guys for the massive support on that video. If you guys are watching me right now because you found out about my channel because of that video, extra shout out to you. Now, we are back at it again talking about MatPat being canceled, and I seriously did think that this whole thing was going to be over, because it is kind of hard to believe that this whole cancellation thing is being taken seriously, especially when the majority of people trying to cancel MatPat are men in their 30s. Men in their 30s who are getting mad about MatPat, like, making a joke to his 14-year-old viewers in 2016. I mean, that's about as fucking sad as it gets. I mean, literal, like, grown-ass adults telling other grown-ass adults that something they said on the internet hurt their feelings. Like, dude, come on. I mean, I feel like these people need to take a step back and actually sort of look at their situation in their life and think about, hey, is this really what I want to be doing with my time? I'm a man in my late 40s, you know, I don't have kids, I don't have a loving wife, I'm a pretty sad person, I sit in my chair and I complain about shit on Twitter. Odds are in the next 5 years, I'm probably gonna die from a heart attack considering all the fucking McDonald's that I eat, and the fact that unlike everybody else in my age range, I don't go on walks, I don't go outside, I don't run, I don't do any of that sort of stuff, no. I sit on Twitter and complain about a family-friendly YouTuber saying something that was transphobic, apparently. Now, I don't actually have a wife or anybody in my life who loves me or will give me attention, so I have to go on Twitter and say some of the most absurd shit possible to get anybody's attention at all. Yeah, no, that was all from the perspective of somebody trying to cancel MatPat on Twitter, which, funny enough, I actually did find a tweet from somebody defending the people who are trying to cancel MatPat, pretty much saying that MatPat did say some kind of offensive stuff. And I'll pull up the tweet here, but before I do, I just want to let you guys know that only about 8% of you guys who watch my content are actually subscribed, so just hit that little red sub button. I am actually trying to hit 8,000 subscribers before 2021, and that would really help me out if you guys subbed. So we got a hot take here coming from the legendary Joshua MacDougall, and he says, wow, it's been a really landmark week for rich dudes trying to play the victim card when people call them out on outdated trans jokes. So first of all, I'm sitting here right now, and I genuinely cannot find a reason why the fuck he decided to put rich dudes in there. Like what does him being rich have to do with him making a joke? No idea. Maybe this guy Joshua is just like a salty-ass broke boy. I don't know, though. Maybe he's jealous because MatPat grinded for 10 years to get that bread from Game Theory. Don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It's hard to go inside the mind of the Twitter cancellation people. But anyway, Joshua tweeted this out in response to what MatPat said, I guess about this whole situation in general. And what MatPat said here was, clearly, I respect the community so much that I left the field completely open because I wanted everyone to be able to express themselves exactly as they identify. Now, for those of you who don't know, MatPat is referencing a Google form that he made in 2016 that he gave to his viewers. And in that form, MatPat decided to leave the gender thing, you know, where it's like, what gender are you? He decided to leave that as an open response. So people who actually may not have identified as male or female, which, you know, whatever. They could have actually wrote that in that box. MatPat wasn't just leaving it open so that people could write memes in there. He actually cares about people's identity. But somehow, MatPat is transphobic when a bunch of 14-year-old kids, you know, decide to have some fun and write attack helicopter in the gender box. And then MatPat is now transphobic because he read out the responses to the Google form, which... oh my god, guys, what are we doing? Mate, we've got fucking COVID to worry about. We got vaccines and shit coming out. Come on. Get your fucking priorities in line, man. Now, the only reason that MatPat is actually getting canceled to begin with is because he was trending on Twitter for a good reason, okay? MatPat the other day had a charity live stream, and he raised an incredible amount of money. I think he raised $6 million for charity. So yeah, some sad, absolute waste of sperm saw MatPat trending on Twitter for, you know, a truly amazing reason. I mean, $6 million donated to charity. I mean, that's remarkable. That is absolutely astounding. And, you know, somebody on Twitter saw MatPat trending for giving back to the community and thought, hey, what if I dug up some 2016 MatPat videos and then made it seem like he's, you know, a transphobic, straight white, rich male or something? Which I guess, you know, for those of you who haven't seen the clip yet, I'll just put it in real quick so you guys can get caught up.
There are some findings that I think that science will be very interested to explore further, like the fact that apparently there are over 600 different genders. You know, I've always taken pride knowing that we have a diverse audience watching, but I never in my wildest dreams imagined it was so diverse to include people who self-identify as everything from a 1960s era Coca-Cola bottle to a weaponized battle toaster. I've heard that gender is a spectrum and all that, but can someone explain to me whether gay jalapeno is to the left left or right of literal piece of human fecal matter. Oh, and by the way, to the 1,610 of you who responded with Apache attack helicopter, thank you so much for raising awareness for the oft overlooked telesexual.
Now you would think, right, MatPat is obviously not being serious here. He's obviously saying it in a very satirical and sarcastic manner. He's obviously making a joke. You know, the J word, joke, J-O-K-E. I think that's how you spell joke. And you would seriously think that people like Joshua McDougall, who literally have comedian in their Twitter bio, would understand jokes. But no, comedians don't get jokes. Oh, look at that. Joshua is a commentary YouTuber. Huh. Next Leafy is here, perhaps? Oh, no, I don't think so, because this guy's, how do I say this? A big baby, a little crybaby, a big baby boy. I need to change his diaper, because he's a little baby boy. But seriously, I don't even know what it is about these people who have the word, like, comedian in their bio, or, like, edgy humor, dark humor, and then can't even laugh at stuff like this, which, in all reality, is not even that dark. I mean, these people are never gonna last through a video of, like, raccoon eggs. But no, like I said in the last video, MatPat is, I don't even think he's canceled, because if we're actually to the point where somebody can raise $6 million for charity and still get canceled over a joke which was absolutely harmless, then I think we're doomed. I think that, you know, the real problem in the United States of America is not the pandemic. I think it's the emotional pandemic that is destroying Twitter. Because if people did actually genuinely unsubscribe from MatPat because of this, I don't think COVID-19 is our biggest problem, honestly. I seriously do not. Because what happens when the pandemic is over and people can go back to stand-up comedy clubs, right? What if somebody dares to tell a joke about, you guys ready for this? Black people. Oh my, dude, it's done. It's done. It's done. Ow, I fell out of my chair. Okay, I need to, like, actually calm down right now. I'm a complete spaz right now, Jesus. But no, I am actually very passionate about people getting canceled, and cancel culture as a whole, I think it is one of the worst things that has ever happened in this country. Okay, I mean, I'm being hyperbolic as fuck. I mean, obviously we had, like, literal slavery in this country, so, you know, cancel culture, slavery, probably not the same level of badness. But no, I gotta say, for the past maybe 3 years or so, maybe 2 years, cancel culture has become, honestly, one of the worst things that's happened to the internet, at least. I think it's honestly terrible. Like, I swear to God, some guy, like some scientist, is gonna actually figure out the cure to cancer and solve global warming, but, you know, some guy's gonna find an old Xbox 360 live party chat where he said the N-word to another player, and therefore, he's gonna go to jail for 10 years. Even though he did just cure cancer, it doesn't matter. Which, you know, maybe I'm in the minority, maybe I'm in a small majority of people who think this, but I actually don't think that's the right move. But no, with that all being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are at all new to the channel. Comment down Penguin if you made it to the end of this video, and I will go heart your comment. Become a channel member today for only $1.99 a month. It really helps me out a lot. Be sure to follow my social media, links all in the description below. But with that all being said, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.